Adrenaline, yeah, I do just what I do, and I hope you let me in, yeah.
All Stars. Today, I have no idea what we're doing today, All Stars, because today, well, actually, I know what we're doing today. Today, All Stars. That is not what I meant to hit. Today, we are back in Genshin Impact, and today, I keep saying today a lot. The video just barely started, and I'm already repeating multiple. What the heck is this? Kuvana. Well, yep, don't want to look at that. Just gonna move on down, All Stars. Today, I've taken a mission. The long failed graph adversarial technology. There are a lot of words I can't pronounce in this game, All Stars. Anyway, Leonidas Fontaine. You and Paimon encounter a strange tale while strolling through a certain part of the court of Fontaine. Cool. See, All Stars, off camera. Well, not exactly off camera because I was still recording. Off camera, I took a mission. And it was all the way out here. And all the way out here led me to here. And I was like, I'm supposed to get over here? And that was until I saw this teleportation waypoint on the map. And boom, I find this entire place. And also an Archon statue over there. Cool. Also, there's that happening back there. I don't know what that is. I wish I could tell you, but I can't. So anyway, All Stars, I also discovered we have a boat. Actually, I knew there were boats in Genshin, but I didn't know how to access such things. So now I do, which is cool. What? I just had the boat. Where's the boat? I'm gonna need. There it is. It's called the Wave Rider, by the way. Which I ain't gonna lie, it's a cool name. Whoever thought of that needs a raise. Whoever, immediate new rule. Whoever thinks of a cool name needs a raise. I also found these turtles, All Stars. I ain't gonna lie. I wanted to attack one, but then I swung at one and then I missed. I swung at one with my sword and missed. And you know what happened then? I took it as a sign. It was obviously meant. You're not supposed to hit these things. Don't fight these things. It was obvious a sign, All Stars. A blessing in disguise. Don't fight those things. I'm not built like that. I'm not ready for that. But anyway, behold, the Wave Rider. Yeah, cool. 80% of the boat is underwater. I ain't even gonna lie. Whee. Oh yeah, and then I can speed up. Then there's the... Yeah, then I can fire cannons. That is a loud waterfall, now that I think about it. I was like, why is it so loud over here? It's because of that. That's why it's loud over here. Anyway, All Stars, how's it going? Cool. Anyway, we're pulling up to this random place. Ow! Hit the side. Maritime Harbor. Cool. Are the doors just gonna open for me, or do I gotta do something? No? Door's not just gonna open? You're not gonna open for the traveler? Man, they haven't heard of my legend.
It's quiet.
All Stars, they haven't heard of me. They haven't heard of my legend. They haven't heard about how I beat Storm Terror. One of the 4 wins. Go to Maritime Harbor. Upper level. Oh, cool. Oh, there's an actual elevator? That's cool. Man, they don't got this in Mondstadt. When somebody leaves home for the first time, they don't got this stuff back home when the country boy visits the city. Oh, and I just realized the things that were once blue on the Traveler are now green because I have the Dendro abilities on me. I just realized that. Also, apparently, Venti has told me there is a Water Archon. And I suspect this might just be the place. If there is a Water Archon, I want said Water Archon's powers. When the villain pulls up. That looks like a water archon. Hey, I'm gonna need your powers, G. The world opens itself before those with noble hearts. That was less anticlimactic. Oh, what's up, Paimon? Eh? Did light just start flooding from the statue of the Seven just now? Paimon, this isn't new. We know this. What are you on about? Stop being dumb. That's so weird. Did anything like this ever happen before? It's a normal for a statue of the Seven. You didn't feel uncomfortable at all. I feel like I'm using gills to breathe? What? Water. The water is speaking to me. Okay, now my character's going insane. Both Paimon and myself have gone insane, All-Stars. What? Like, Paimon's gonna believe you if you can crack jokes like that. You must be fine. Exactly! Though after it lit up like that, the air does feel a lot more humid. Maybe it's because of all that hydro energy that was released. Paimon heard that in Fontaine, if you can use elemental energy properly, you can even swim underwater. Hold up, this water archon, or cryo archon? No, Venti told me about a cryo archon, but if this is a water archon, I'ma need them powers. Maybe you can even find sunken treasure. Okay, I'ma need them powers. Paimon will leave diving for treasure to you. Paimon will... You really gotta talk in a third person. Stand on the shore and wait for you. You could try doing something for once, please. But being in the water is scary. Grow up! What if Paimon accidentally gets swept in a current and gets all turned around and dizzy? Then she won't be able to fly away no matter what. That sounds like a you problem. Skill issue if you ask me. Just like before, Paimon met you back in Mondstadt. Then I'll fish you out again. Really? Then maybe Paimon could try going underwater with you. You'd better not go back on your word. I think I'll just leave you out there. Fontaine's blessing, a mysterious power that flows out from a statue to imbue you with the blessing of the transoceanic source water. Cool, sure. Whatever that means. Your progress will remain unhindered so long as you are moving through the lakes of Fontaine. Oh, okay, so I guess it's only here. Great. Under the protection of the transoceanic source water, what you expand while moving underwater is not stamina, but aquatic stamina. As such, when your aquatic stamina is expended, you will not drown. Cool. So I could just jump in there and be like, oh, flark! Well, let's just aim a bit to the left. As you can see, we're not gonna make it. Nothing's happening. Nothing happened. Hey, Paimon, what the heck? Wait, I didn't resonate with the statue. Paimon, you didn't tell me I didn't take the Water Archon's powers. Why didn't you tell me that? I forgot to resonate with the statue. Hold on. Hey. The heck? Ah, there we go. Alright, G. I'm gonna need your powers real quick. Hydro, give me them powers. You know how poorly that could have ended? I jump off the cliff, not even making it in. Yup. Wait, hold on. We gonna make it. We gonna make it. Nothing's happening again. Wait. So. Oh, hold up. Wait up. Can I do this forever? This is. Oh, I can't do it forever, but overall, it looks cool, and my lights are blue. So, if I could just find a fire archon. Is there a fire archon? I have no idea. This is what we need to know. Oh, cool. There's a wave rider over there. Let me go hit that. I hate how this waterfall is so loud. Then again, I could just turn it down. I could just turn my headphone settings down. Couldn't I, huh? Cool. Oh, okay. I thought the elevator was stuck up there. They so advanced out here. Bro, what we doing in Mondstadt? We should have been here first. The lift is returning. Bro, why it's so slow? My god, is this the equivalent to New York? New York elevators taking a century to get here? New York train elevators, that is? Finally! That's not a joke, by the way. That's the truth. Alright. So, I need to go all the way out there? Oh yeah, I'm gonna need that wave rider. Why'd you stop? You should have been going while I was... Okay, sure. Whatever. I got abilities. Okay, so if... What happens if I just press it? What happens if I just spam it? No, I don't think I can spam attacks like I did when I was D-Luke. I don't think anyone really can do that in this game. Other than D-Luke. Okay, how many other characters can spam attacks after attacks with... that aren't D-Luke? How many others? I need to find that out. Seriously though, Fire Archon. If there ain't no Fire Archon, miss. Immediate miss. So, yup, that makes more sense. Can I take this boat? I saw something. Wait. Oh no. Investigate. Wait for Aquabus. After a while. Oh, this. I was like, wait, nothing changed. Oh, this is my ride. Alright, say less. Avo, or... Listen, I'm sorry. I can't pronounce your name. Are you a Kelpie or something? Hello there, dear passenger. Is there anything I can do for you? You could take me to wherever this water goes. So, when does the Aquabus head out? Oh, right. It's time to go already, isn't it? Oh, Flark, just like that? Imagine if they put out an announcement. Please stay seated.
Welcome to the Clementine Line Aquabus.
Oh, you talk.
This boat tour will take you to the magnificent court of Fontaine,
Cool.
the most important city in our nation. I'm Avo, and I'll be your tour guide for this trip.
Already better than
Even though
Paimon.
I'm not as reliable as Elfan from the Navia line, I'll still do my very best.
What's the
And
Navia
if you're
line?
dissatisfied with anything,
Is that just another
feel free to
Aquabus?
let me know right away. Oh, wait a sec. It's, please contact a staff member with your feedback after reaching the station, and we will address your concerns as soon as possible.
They don't
Back
got...
on topic.
Okay,
The
sure,
destination
talk
of
over
this
me.
trip will be the
You
Court
can
of
talk, go
Fontaine.
ahead.
If you'd like to learn more about the latest technological developments in Fontaine, the hottest new trends in cuisine, or upcoming sensational trials, please subscribe to the Steambird.
Yeah, subscribe. You heard them. You heard them, all-stars. Subscribe. Also, what am I doing in Mondstadt? I ain't going back. I am never going back to Mondstadt. Do you see all of this? Why would I want to go back to Mondstadt? What is there for me anyway? There is really nothing in Mondstadt. Like, Aquabus I mean, I get Mondstadt's a small city,
The Steambird runs
so
lots
it doesn't
of
need this,
fantastic
but I'm just
serialized
saying.
novels, including the thriller Great Detective Herlock, which recently reached
Herlock,
its
right.
dramatic conclusion.
Herlock.
Right at the very end, Herlock faces off against the real mastermind, revealed to be the assistant, Miss Jacoba, in a duel at the old site of Lilia Cruces Ordo. I couldn't stop my feelers from shaking.
Mondstadt is so small.
Oh no, did I spoil it for you?
I didn't even know it existed, nor was I ever gonna read it.
Coming up ahead on your
keep
left-hand
talking.
side is Mercy Village,
Oh,
the
cool.
hometown of all Melusines, myself included. It's deep below the ground, just over there.
Can I get up? Oh yeah, I can, obviously. If I can sit down, I can get up. Cool. Oh, is there a bunch of things that lead me to treasure over there? There are. What was that?
We will now
A
pass
bird,
the
obviously.
Poisson Tunnel.
Just saying.
Now that I think about it, very few people tend to take this line.
Why?
Maybe it's because humans don't really like deserts.
Ah,
After all, the most popular route in and out of Fontaine is through Leroy's Chenyu Vale.
I don't think I went there.
I've heard that in places with lots
think I
of
just
sand,
walked.
even Clockwork Mecca will start to
Nice.
malfunction. I mean, no rational person would try to cross a vast, hot, and dry desert to get to Fontaine, right?
Right.
So sorry. I didn't mean to imply that you were irrational.
Don't worry about it. This is peaceful music. I totally didn't just walk through the desert for about 2 hours or so. I totally didn't. What the heck is going on over there? Is that a broken bridge? What the heck? Okay. Cool. I'm real. Venti? All for freedom and all, but I'm gonna ask you to encourage your people out there. Cause obviously the water archon, Hydro, she doing something else. She doing something else. That's obviously encouraging her people to go ahead and just be like, hey, y'all need to work on this city.
On your right-hand side, you'll see Aranias, where the Opera Epiclus is located.
The what?
Do you see that really tall structure?
That's
I once
what I'm
asked
paying
Elfin,
attention
What's
to.
that big old thing? She said, no clue. What's the use of learning the meaning of things? But anyway, Elfin is a super amazing and super friendly Melusine. If you have a chance, you really should take the Navia line and listen to her tour.
Birds are so lucky I'm on this
Behind
bus.
me is the
I have beef
destination
with
of
them
our
immediately.
tour, the magnificent Court of Fontaine. Please take all of your personal belongings with you when you disembark.
Alright, thank you, thank you. This was actually a quite nice thing. I intend to take it a lot more just for funsies. But really, just for funsies. I see y'all, I see y'all, I see. This is why I can't be on here and have birds. I think I'm gonna walk. No, I ain't. You see all that? You see all that? I ain't walking. I ain't walking. Thank you, Avo. I swear I'm gonna try to get your name right. I swear I am. But yup, probably gonna. I'm just gonna look it up. Court of Fontaine. I Google search your name,
I almost forgot.
but Google Translation does not work right, or Google search does not work right. Text to speech, whatever.
Hands and other body parts, as well as your canes, swords, cameras, and other personal items inside the boat at all times.
Cool.
The
I mean,
Aquabus operator
my sword's
bears no
sorta in like a
responsibility
pocket dimension.
whatsoever for any injury or loss incurred as a result of disobeying the rules.
But he just left his constellation back there.
Maybe it's a bit late for the disclaimer. Anyway,
Yeah,
I'm happy you've
you
had
should
an
work on that.
incident-free journey today, and it was my pleasure to serve as your tour guide for this trip.
Oh nah,
Thank
broken
you.
ankles. Breaking ankles, that's crazy. Oh yeah, it's a good thing we had this. Do I get off at the front or do you want me to swim? L tour guide. Nah, I'm messing with you. Alright, thanks. You couldn't have turned the boat around? Whatever. Let's just go. Alright, all stars, we have a mission. Activate the next statue. I need a teleport point.
To the Court of Fontaine. Please watch your step.
Uh-huh. See ya. You spoke too soon. Or too late, really. Okay, cool. And there's multiple floors, which I already realized, but I'm just gonna point that out right now. Oh, cool. The statue was up here. That was 100% a guess. I ain't gonna lie. What? What?
Water jet!
What the heck? Yeah, you get out. That's that.
Welcome to Palais Mermonia.
Let me just go. Let me just go before I butcher the name. Let me just go. I don't think I need to be here. Open the gate. I have to walk over there? Hydro, lady, you gotta work on your statues. You gotta get your worshippers, I think they're worshippers, to work on where they place these statues. Alright, so, is there like another Hydro water bus, aqua bus I can take? I don't wanna walk on. So, I might have to walk all the way over there. There's not a back door? What? Alright, so how do I... Yup, this is not what I'm supposed to be doing. Couldn't I swim underwater? I mean... Oh, yeah, okay. So, I think I can... I'm gonna have to look back at that. Yup. Alright, let's just go. So, these mini aqua buses, are they like smaller transportation, or are you just here to serve no purpose? I think you're just here for aesthetic. That wasn't an insult. That's literally what you might be here for. Aesthetic. Ask the game devs. Alright. My mission is to venture off into Fontaine. Bro, I'm seriously, what? Bro, we should not have... I made a Let me shut up. I made a big deal out of, like, bro, we all the way over here. Like, we all the way over here. And it's just... Well, you know, life, All-Stars. Hey, y'all don't mind. I'm a tourist here, so I'm not accustomed with your rules, but in Mondstadt, they let me climb the walls to shortcut places. Y'all cool with that? Y'all should be cool with that. Faster. Faster. Faster.
Huh? Isn't that Charlotte?
Who? Yup, there's a few stories Adam
Who's her
skipped.
friend, and what are they chatting about?
I don't know her or her friend.
Be pleased with the cherry on top, Charlotte. Journalist extraordinaire. Please tell me you're joking. I read that a gang of criminals
Is that a robot?
tricked the Gardamex by disguising themselves as blubber beasts.
That one doesn't have on-site beef with me, does it?
It has to be. I've invested all my savings into graph adversarial technology and even taken out a sizable bank loan. I'm begging you like the beggiest beggar in all of begdom.
Okay.
I need you to calm down a little, Miss Lapine, Pauline.
Charlotte, Lens of Verity, a reporter for the Steambird, a renowned newspaper in Fontaine. Charlotte has an enthusiastic nature and a keen sense of news. Traveling across the streets of Fontaine, she captures the truth of a multitude of matters with her trusty camera. Right, they spell camera with a K. I don't know. It's interesting. I don't know why I find that interesting, though. Her lifelong endeavor is to publish authentic and breaking exclusive scoops in her pursuit of the truth. She is willing to go beyond the norm, even at the risk of her own safety. Okay, that's a normal news reporter activity. Okay, she is also... Wait, did I... Okay, yep. She is also well aware of the storms that will be triggered upon the revelation of truths. Yeah, that's normal. But despite all this, neither the toil of the job itself nor the pressure of external denunciations and threats has ever faced Charlotte in the slightest. Is this because I never met Charlotte before? Like, did they put this in because I never met her, or would this would have happened in case I forgot her? Or just because? Whatever.
I admire your passion for your research, and I don't mean to dash your hopes for those, big-ticket orders. But I'm afraid I'm not joking. The Blubber Beast incident was a short story mailed
heck
to
is
us
a
by an
blubber
anonymous
beast?
amateur
A whale?
author, written in the style of a true story.
Amateur Arthur.
It sounds like they're just discussing a story, but why does this Miss Lapine Pauline seem so distressed?
Cause it's critical.
Funnily enough, I actually
I don't know
remember
what I meant
being in
by
a
that.
meeting where the editing team was debating the potential risk of misleading the public with this story. They even went to Maison Gardiennage for advice.
What
But to our
is
surprise,
that?
they fully supported us printing it. They figured that the false intel would be a great way to dupe potential criminals into wearing ridiculous costumes when breaking the law. In truth, Gardamex are extremely sophisticated in their capabilities. They can identify criminals just as reliably as the best human guards.
Okay,
so
as long as I
improved
don't break the
disguise
law,
isn't gonna get
they
you
won't
far.
have beef with me.
If
Alright,
anything,
got
it'll
it.
just make you stand out all the more. Since we ran that story, the Maison Gardiennage has made a slew of arrests, including
Why does that sound French?
one phantom blubber beast, a titanic red-crowned finch, and a specter man. So
A
I knew the
specter
story
man?
had helped out law enforcement. But this is the first time I'm learning of an innocent citizen being deceived by it. And investing so much Mora for nothing.
Okay, then. We're just
Uh-oh.
strolling through.
She really sounds like she's in pain.
Yeah, that sucks.
Paimon
Wish
thinks we
someone
should
could do
just ask Charlotte what's going on.
But I don't wanna.
Charlotte.
Ah, dang it. Why'd you have to say something? We could have gone on about our day.
Paimon, it's you! I
What's
was
up?
in the area taking some photos for a story when I got to talking to Miss Lapine Pauline about her research. She read an article in the Steambird about a criminal who evaded Gardamek detection by disguising themselves as a blubber beast.
What is that?
Inspired by this story, she spent a lot of Mora researching counter-criminal image recognition technology. Her aim was to improve Fontaine's public security by developing a device that could enhance Gardamek's target recognition capabilities.
Cool.
She was hoping I could write an article to spread awareness about image recognition technology. She even paid me for the article and gave me one of her prototype devices before I could get a word in. But
Wow.
unfortunately, it was just a fictional story, and her efforts and aspirations were all in vain. I tried to let her down gently, but she's finding it all very hard to accept.
Sound like a her problem. She
This
should
is
have
a
let
new
you explain.
situation for us too. It's such a pity. It seems like the author was only trying to make the story interesting, and the Maison Gardiennage only had Fontaine's best interest in mind.
The who? Wait, I thought that was a bad person. Oh, now I'm confused. I'm lost. Guess it's no one's fault. She's just a victim of a misunderstanding.
Miss Lapine Pauline? What
Oh,
are
I
you
thought
doing?
she was floating.
I'm gonna pick a fight with a Gardamek, head to the opera at Biclez, and get a one-way ticket to the Fortress of Meropide.
I beg your
That
pardon.
way, I won't have to repay my debts. It's the only way I can afford to keep on living.
Okay, she's lost
Whoa,
all thought of
There's
rationality.
no need to go that far. I mean, come on.
She's no longer
at you.
capable of
You
rational
wouldn't
thoughts.
even dent the Gardamek's armor. In all likelihood, they'd only hold you up at the Maison Gardiennage for a few days before letting you out, and then you'd still have to repay your debts.
True.
Actually, instead of going into the technicalities of that, how much did you actually invest? How bad can it really be?
Probably a lot of money.
270,000 more.
How much?
Okay. Well, escaping to the Fortress of Meropide over a sum like that seems like a last resort. Surely there must be other options.
You heard how much
Not
money that is,
anymore.
right?
I used to be an equipment supplier to the Fontaine Research Institute before that blew to pieces, and now I'm just a small-time engineer. I scraped together some savings over the past few years, but I put every last Mora into this project, and now I'm left with nothing. It's not just my savings that are gone, it's my whole future as a graph adversarial technology specialist and my dreams of becoming a billionaire one day.
Well, that's tough. That's rough, buddy.
My life is over.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do, honestly. Well,
Don't
how can
despair,
I
Miss
help?
Lapine Pauline. I think I know a way for you to turn this around.
You do? I mean, of course she
This
does.
prototype you've given me, the camera lens for image recognition sample collection. It's really quite something. You said you designed it specifically for high-fidelity image capture and analysis, yes? The rapid focal length adjustment is a very useful function in its own right. It's sure to make many journalists' jobs much easier. In fact, I'd say it has the potential to revolutionize Fontaine's news media. So your research efforts thus far are by no means in vain. The technology you've developed may have many applications that you've never even considered.
Okay, I need to say this. I can't stress this enough. Look at Mondstadt and look at Fontaine. Mondstadt is so primitive. Like, it's so primitive out there. What are they doing? Yo, Venti, get on your people. I cannot. It's just, I can't with Mondstadt anymore. I don't want to go back. What's in Mondstadt? Seriously, what's in Mondstadt that will require me? I don't. The Knights of Favonius got it. There ain't nothing out there for me.
Really?
I'm staying in Fontaine.
Absolutely. I've been working as a journalist for the Steambird for a long time now. No one understands the issues we journalists face on a day-to-day basis better than me. So keep calm, take heart, and start thinking about mass production. In the meantime, I'll show your invention to all my colleagues to drum up interest in your product.
I can't believe it! If this is true, then I can look into setting up a whole camera lens development pipeline.
I'm purely
My
here.
big-ticket
Why?
orders and billionaire aspirations are still in the cards.
They seem A-okay. Why
Maybe
am I
should
here?
consider taking out another loan. That
No.
way, I can rapidly improve the lens production process, be the first to market, and prepare to battle for dominance in the camera industry.
You take out another loan, I'ma go ahead and hit that guard for you and frame it on you. Don't you do something stupid like that. I will hit another guard and I will frame you. How will I frame you? I don't know. Don't ask All Stars. I will just frame this lady, okay? She takes out another loan. That's another stupid move, and I will see that she is put in prison. That she really, again, won't have to worry about living expenses and all that.
Oh, come on! Stop daydreaming about your pipelines for a minute. Just take it one step at a time and see how it goes. There's no sense in putting all your eggs in one basket before things are even off the ground.
Seriously, this is like a gambler getting cocky. Being overly ambitious might come back to bite you.
And I can probably speak to some people I know and license my image recognition device to a workshop to raise some funds.
She's not even listening.
I can't believe I didn't think of this sooner.
Look at me!
There's no time to lose. I need to get to work. Early bird gets the worm.
Look at never mind.
Can you believe her? She just ran off.
Yep.
Paimon's pretty sure our advice went in one ear and out the other.
Same.
It's understandable. When inspiration and passion strike at the same time, it's all too easy to throw yourself headfirst into your work and forget about everyone around you.
She's right.
A lot of journalists are the same way when they're first starting out. But don't you worry. I'm gonna write an article on all this, and I'll be checking in on her regularly.
Please do so.
Her research has the potential to benefit the entire journalistic community. I'll give her plenty of input to stop her from going down any rabbit holes, and make sure mass production of her lens can begin as soon as possible.
It's reassuring to know that you'll be looking out for her, Charlotte.
Actually, you know what? Why don't you two take this prototype lens? I'm sure you'll have plenty of chances to use it on your travels. It takes the right person to get the most out of a new technology.
But I think I
In
already
your
got a
hands,
camera.
It's sure to capture some amazing sights.
Okay.
Thanks a lot, Charlotte. What a nice surprise. We were just curious about what you guys were talking about. Totally didn't expect to get a free gift out of it.
Yay!
You're welcome.
Free stuff. There is a
I got
purpose.
something out of this too.
Purpose.
The beginnings of a very interesting news story. The boundaries between real news reports and news-like fiction must not be blurred, even when there's a compelling justification for doing so.
Yeah. Sure.
Yes, that's how I'll phrase it to
So
the editors when I give
unenthusiastic.
them my feedback. Let's hope we don't mislead any more well-meaning citizens in the future.
Please don't. Special Analysis Zoom Lens Gadget. After activating the Special Analysis Zoom Lens through the inventory, the gadget shortcut bar, you can use your camera to use special photo taking function. After Charlotte activates this gadget, the organizational, what is wrong with me? I can't read. The original effects of framing, freezing point compositions, hold mode cannot take effect. Alright, but you can use special methods to take photos. Cool. Anyway, I'm gonna hit this thing. Fight me. No. No. Seriously? Alright. We're not gonna talk about how I actually tried to fight that thing. What's going on over here? World quest? The best way to understand this was no. That's obviously not what I'm. Navigate. Teleport. Let me see what's going on over here. Because it obviously don't seem like much is happening right now. At least for now. Unless I'm missing something. Why? Bro, I'm not even gonna hold you. Why do you feel the need to make yourself important? Like, what makes you think you're important? Like, you are a side character. Stop. No side character should be out here requesting the help of a main character like me. Like, why do you feel important? Why do you feel important? Ain't there something I'm supposed to do at level 36 or something like that? Nope, that's level 26. Change to forest. Splendor Sky Day? Nope, that's not it. Cooking? Nope. After the storm? Nope. Trees and dreams? That's Nope, not it. Fine. What do you want? I must say, the weather today is simply wonderful. You are quite the dashing young gentleman. Virgil at your service. What do you want? A pleasure to make your acquaintance. Destroyer at your service. Seriously. A pleasure. Paimon's Paimon and is at your service too. For Larkin's sake, Paimon, stop saying your name. It's like, what's the point of speaking in the third person act? What's the point? Ah, such elegant names. Welcome to the court of Fontaine. It is truly an honor to meet the two of you here. Cool. Paimon can't stand much more of this. How did you know we're not from Fontaine? With a glance, it is obvious that you are uncivil. Huh? That you're unsatisfied with being bathed in the soft lights of the city, but feel the call of the wind? Wild. I can't read. I really can't read today. Which will never be illuminated by bright city lights. Yes, just like the heroes in the operas. Well, okay. Yeah, that's totally true. Destroyer is an adventurer too, and Ad Astra Abyssas. Cool, and all that jazz. What? Why is she involved in this, Paimon? Ha! I knew it. Those of the Adventurers Guild are beggarly. What do you mean? Bro, you want to throw hands? I will throw hands now. I will throw hands right here. I don't care if I'm a foreigner to this place. I will throw hands here. I don't care if I'm going to prison here. I will fight those robots too. I fought bigger robots. Don't talk trash now. Courageous warriors begging with all their heart to unlock the deepest mysteries of the world. They wake with their eyes to the stars above and sleep with their back to the abyss below. Where there is an unknown domain, there is an adventurer who simply must explore it. Bravery bursting beyond the brim. Cool. I could not help but notice how your gaze is focused on many things. Perhaps you wish to study our sublime art, our intricate clockwork mecha, or our advanced civic culture. Ah, truly the decorations of adorning your magnificent city are sublime. Clockwork, mecha, the civic culture. It's more like the city. It's like, I don't want to go back to Mondstadt. Amazing! Paimon didn't even notice the decorations. But Paimon did notice that Fontaine has a ton of delicious foods that she's never seen anywhere else. Are you serious? We've barely looked around. Not bad, isn't it? We have a long and glorious tradition of gourmet culture in Fontaine. Naturally, the two of you must often take your meals in the great outdoors, and thus are unfortunately limited in your ability to sample the breadth of Fontaine's superb cuisine. Unable to experience the luxurious... I can't read like this forever. Unable to experience the luxurious richness and that is leisurely afternoon tea with our few pastries. You're quite fancy out here in Fontaine now, aren't you, Virgil, kind sir? You don't look that rich, bro. You should know, my dear friend, that true wealth is never flaunted in something as shallow as outward appearances. Cool. Snaps his fingers and points. Hey, Destroyer, let's get back on topic. Paimon thinks that Virgil has a commission for us. Bro, better. Else this would be pointless. Most excellent. My two exceptional friends. Have you heard of the Lelacris? Just speak, boy. Just speak. Nope, haven't heard of it. Then please, allow me to explain. This is a legend of a lost treasure that has been passed down in Fontaine for centuries. Once there was a secret society called the blah 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 that was able to attract a great many of the rich and influential. Though they humbly called themselves a forum, their actual plan was to overthrow Fontaine itself. I'm sorry, what? What? We were just talking about food. How do we get to a coup d'etat? What? In the end, their conspiracy was exposed, and the distinguished members of the forum engaged in a thrilling battle with the Maison Gardin, blah 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 blah. Every time I get a word that I don't understand all starts, I'm just gonna go blah 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 blah. But were ultimately defeated in a climactic showdown. Excuse you? However, my dear friends, you must know that they were once the richest and most famous of all Fontaine, and they must have gathered a tremendous amount of wealth. You want me to hunt down their treasure? Yeah, they definitely did. And they must have a huge treasure vault somewhere. Yeah, you want me to hunt it down, don't you? And when we open it, whoa, it's overflowing with nothing but gold, shining like the sun. Correct, they wish to overthrow our beautiful Fontaine, and to do so, they must have amassed a fortune so vast that they could literally be said to have more money than Morax. Who? However, this wealth was never found. So that means that as long as we can find the blah blah blah, we'll also be filthy rich. Of course, money and food, only on Paimon's mind. Excellent deduction, my dear Paimon. With that fortune and control of synth, what is that? Anyway, after a lengthy investigation, I have discovered the location of the blah 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 forum's headquarters. It can be found amidst the underwater ruins outside the city. Really? What do you think, my dear Paimon, Destroyer? I hereby sincerely extend an invitation to both of you to become my partners and dive beneath the waves to search for the lost treasure. We going swimming or we got a submarine? Hey, if y'all got submarines, that gives me even more reasons to not go back to Mondstadt. Even though Fontaine's water is different from elsewhere, Paimon can never forget how she was drowning before being rescued by you. Never fear, I am here. Have no fear, for I am here. Or, 'cause I am here. Yeah, you'll save Paimon again for sure. I don't know. I could just leave you drowning in the water, struggling to get a breath of air. I could just leave you struggling in Fontaine's oceans, and no one will ever know that it was me. Anyway, if that's settled, please allow me to prepare diving equipment for the two of you. I should have the correct sizes. There's no need. I could just swim. Ah yes, I remember. Vision holders may dive freely in our waters, but if it's you, dear Destroyer... Of course, I do not doubt your abilities. Destroyer is a famed adventurer and he must be very aware of his limits. Famed? Who told... You know something I don't? Hey, if I'm famous somewhere, I need to know. If I'm famous in Fontaine, why do I need to go back to Mondstadt? But it just so... Actually, I'm famous in Mondstadt too. Whatever. But it just so happens that I do not share the same capabilities, so I will have to rely on our homegrown technology to keep myself alive. Pathetic. Be that as it may, shall we begin? Sure. Yes, please lead the way. Your wish is my command. Please follow me. Our destination is not far from the core of Fontaine. You arrive with Virgil at a place that seems a bit blah blah blah. Don't even let me finish. Wow, it looks so heavy. And so puffy. Okay. Actually, you can place mist flowers wrapped in cloth inside to lower the temperature. Seriously? As for the weight, well, just put it underwater. There's no time for delay. Let's go, my friends. Alright, you got it, G. I need to end this video off. You know, Paimon would love to see... Blah, blah, blah. Can't read this because the game won't ever let me finish. Blah, 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 blah. I need to end the video off. Blah, 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 blah. Need to look up how to go underwater. Blah, 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 blah. Boom. Underwater. Nice. Is that Paimon? Or is that just like some blue water? Okay, yeah, that's just like water light thing all stars. So yeah, without further ado, I destroy fanning off into the same. If you're new coming to the channel, like, comment, subscribe, subscribe to the channel, just like one. Kiss a couple subscribe, please. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to Fontaine. Look at this place. Okay, well, you can't see much of it, but look at my power. It's not gonna lie, pretty weak. I mean, if there's a fire archon, which I'm gonna be real with you, there just has to be a fire archon. I'm gonna take bro's powers, and I ain't never gonna try and get Venti's powers or some other archon's powers. I'm keeping the fire archon's powers. What'd you just call it? Water jet? That sounds cool, bro, but I ain't gonna hold you, G. I'm gonna need them fire powers. Lead me to the fire archon, and immediately I shall be good. Oh, so yeah, without further ado, is that fanning off into the same. You know that, now that I think about it, wasn't there a whole nother storyline in Fontaine? Yeah, there was a whole storyline in Fontaine. Yeah, something I was supposed to take care of. Oh well, All Stars. So yeah, without further ado, once more, as I destroy another fan of friends, same member. Stay on the All Star team. What? Wait. Can I swim faster down here? Hey yo, hold up, wait a minute. Nobody tell me I could do this. And peace out.